Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today I wanted to take a look at the case of mysterious death of Edgar Allan Poe. So Edgar Allan Poe was essentially the father of the uh, mystery genre here that we know today. So he passed on October 7th in 1849 at the age of 40. So his death is very widely speculated, theorized, and how everything happened, or what kind of led up to his passing. So on October 3rd, just a quick things here, he was found delirious and disheveled at a tavern in Baltimore. He looked for some help from a magazine editor, was taken to the hospital where he was treated for intoxication. But however, he didn't get better from his intoxication, and he passed on October 7th. There's a lot of theories out there, including that this was maybe a self-inflicted death. This was like a premeditated. This was maybe a untreated STD or STI, a brain tumor, or even if he was a victim of, I think, trying to be I think it was, you get people drunk and then you go and you'll sign stuff, or you'll get robbed, or you'll go take money out for somebody and or else. So there was a lot of weird circumstances leading up to his death, and then after, his literary or executor of his estate really portrayed him as not a good person, and there's rumors and speculation on if he was actually crazy, is how I think they kind of wanted to paint him, or he was a drunk, or had addiction issues. So I want to take a look into this, see kind of what was leading up to Poe's untimely death, and what was the truth on the situation, what led up to it, and then afterwards, was any of these allegations that was made, were these true, or were they not? So without further ado, let's get into the reading. So, just really quick, just want to say, remember, all information shared here today is going to be alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Nothing I'm going to be saying is going to be fact. It's really just my own opinion, so please do your own research, come up to your own conclusions, and yeah, this tarot reading's for fun, but also just to add as a different tool for you to look at information differently, and maybe help use this information to come up with your own conclusions, or your own thoughts and ideas around this situation. So yeah, that's all I kind of really hear. Also, I'm a lover of Edgar Allan Poe, so if you guys have your favorite book, or your favorite work of his, leave it down in the description below, and I would love to see what your favorites are. Mine is definitely probably the, what is it? It's his beating hearts underneath the floorboards. It's my favorite story. I can't remember off the top of my head all of the names, but yeah. So let's just take a look here at leading up to his passing. What was going on? I'm really curious. So let's just take a look at Poe. Queen of Coins, reverse. So tending to yourself. Interesting. So I see this as leading up to it, it's there's a loss of material or financial wealth in some way, shape, or form. There's an imbalance with work and life and home. Interesting. Outside influences, strength. Someone was coming. Okay. Financials. Ten of Wands reversed. Also, just gonna pause really quick to get a light. Doesn't make that big of a difference, but it does help me here. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands, as the financial burdens or financial things associated with it. So, okay. We'll look at the hopes and dreams. Okay. Outside influence or unexpected things coming ahead. What? Okay. Just gonna grab some notes here that I have. Or hopes and fears, unseen obstacles, challenges. What's going for you? The past. Oh boy. And then the most likely outcome. Okay. So, at the center of all this, there's leading up to his passing, there is definitely a there definitely seems to be a loss of like material wealth in some way, shape, or form. I'll say that. Just with the Queen of Coins or Queen of Pentacles reversed here in the middle. Looking out here, outside influences. So we have the Strength card. There's feels like a strong arm in some way, shape, or form. So like there's a strong arm or influential person or personal power, but invisible force. It feels like there's some sort of strong arming of some way, shape, or form kind of getting brought into the fold here. With the Ten of Wands in finances, it's like, was he trying to, like, I didn't do a ton of digging into like everything that was going on with Poe at the time, or Edgar at the time. And what I'm wondering if at that time he was trying to like offload some of like his money or his estate in some way, shape, or form. Because here I'm seeing a strong arm. We're losing some finances and or money here. The Ten of Wands is like we're releasing financial burdens or issues. So, okay. Hopes and dreams here is like the Page of Cups. It's like romantic gestures, youthful dreaming, idealistic. It's like I want to go back to what it was. I don't want to be this big thing. I want to be creative and expressive and say what I want to say and like let my art speak for me and not the success that speaks for me. Looking at unseen obstacles, we have the Five of Coins reversed, which is all about like looking ahead out of the woods, but positive changes, rebuilding. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting it now. Challenges is Six of Swords, is the Knight of Swords. Going for you, Five of Wands. Past and the outcome. Okay, so what I'm gathering here is I'm wondering if he was trying to liquidate his estate or give money away leading up to his passing. There's something with finances here is what it feels like to me. Whether this was we're liquidating the assets, like we're giving money away to charities. I don't know if there was something with like a wife at the time, or if he was trying to divorce a wife, or he's trying to like make sure like his money isn't going to like certain people or certain things. Because here with the Five of Coins is just an unseen obstacle, is like the obstacle is actually like letting go, or at this point I'm saying like getting to the point where I don't have money in the bank, or like that's like the challenge is like everything's empty, there's nothing to give or nothing to take in this case. With this challenges here is the Knight of Swords, is that like feels like there's someone who's trying to come in and take it from him, or trying to come in and take it, or kind of direct where things are supposed to go. Like they're trying to seize what they think is theirs. And then what's going for them, or like going for him, is that there's this Five of Swords personality clashes. It's like he's fighting against this, and I think he like it feels like there's a fight for his estate, or a fight for his money, or what he's made, or like his works, or like royalties in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, I just want to get back to like expressing myself and putting out good work and artistic work. So this is really interesting to me with this Five of Wands. Is like, this is like what's going for me is like it's like I'm fighting against someone else, or fighting against what someone thinks I should be doing. Um, Here with the past is like, it's like I've learned something that I wish I would have known before. It's like the revealing of secrets, where like we're releasing fear, we are unveiling things that were kind of hidden from us. I'm wondering if there was like a contract, or if there was someone here that was trying to like take more money, or trying to get more control over the works, or there's like a contract issue, or X, Y, and Z. I'm not 100% certain how this all worked back in the 1800s. But then here with the likely outcome is the Sun card, which is like being unhappy. Or I should say, well, being unhappy, but here what they say with this is just have fun. The outcome is, I'm just here to have fun. I'm not here to make this an empire. I'm not here to make this something super big. I'm not here to do it. I'm here to just express myself, have fun, and be an artist, is what that's what I'm feeling from this. Like, leading up to this situation, it's like, I'm fighting to just be an artist of my craft, not be I don't need to be successful. I don't need to have the money, the joys, the income, the this, the that, the other thing. I just want to express myself. That's what this is feeling like. Interesting. Okay, so that's kind of like, that's what I'm feeling kind of leading up to. It's like, what happened during, like, what kind of led up to, like, not what led up to, because like I see what's kind of led up to this, but like, how did he, like, was he intoxicated? Or like, how did he, like, was this like a premeditated death? Question mark? Like, was this premeditated? Were people trying to like protect their assets, or protect like what they were going to receive? Because that's what this kind of feels like to me. But we'll see if that's kind of reflected here in the cards, because I mean, that's my opinion, but we'll see if that's kind of reflected. So let's take a look here at, was this like a like during the, like, okay, seeing leading it up to it, like he was trying to liquidate things is what it seems like. So in this couple days where he was passed, or like he was fighting for his life, essentially, we have the Knight of Coins. Oh, goodness gracious. There's the Two of Cups and the Empress. Do I feel like this is premeditated? Possibly. Let's see what else we got. There's the Five of Coins. There's the Tower. There's the Six of Coins. Oh. So it feels like there was someone in his, there was someone in his circle. It feels like in this case, there's someone in a circle, someone who is really close with. This could have been a partner. This could have been business. This could have been a partner in business. This could have been like a romantic partner. And what I'm feeling here is like he got betrayed, especially here with this Three of Swords as well. Like it feels like he got betrayed, and betrayed hard. Like he trusted someone he shouldn't have. Like they didn't have good intentions. They were not on his side, essentially. They did not have his back, but I think kind of told him that they were. So like he trusted the wrong person is what it feels like here. He wanted to do something different with his money, and everyone's like, no, we can't let that happen. So we have to avoid the disaster. And the Six of Coins is like, we need to make sure that like where this is going to the right people, aka us. Then we have the Three of Swords, is like we're breaking up and a backstab. We have the Hierophant, which is kind of like, well, if you weren't going to follow us or follow with us, we're going to have to deal with this so we can keep the money with us, so we can have a profitable time. Yeah, because there's a Death card. There's the Seven of Wands making a stand. This does feel very premeditated, in my opinion. Yeah, Knight of Swords, misguided aggressions. The Five of Swords, like, yep, we have this all going. Now it's going back into our situation. And we know it. Okay, yeah. This is very much a premeditated. Very premeditated. In my opinion and in my thing, this was like a hit. A hit, essentially. Like, he was trying to, in my opinion, from what it looks like, it definitely feels as though he was trying to be like, I don't want to give you my money. I don't want you to have my money. I want to change things. They're like, oh shit, he's trying to change things. We can't let that happen. Get rid of him before he changes. We need to keep our assets. We need to keep our money. We need to keep what is coming to us. That's what this is really feeling like. It's pretty strongly as well. I'm feeling this. Okay, so now afterwards, I want to look at the after and how he was essentially portrayed to other people, or like how he was categorized. He was apparently an addict, is what it's like, what they trying to portray him to be. Was he really? There's that death card again, Hanged Man. No, I don't think he was. I don't think he was at all. I think he was looking at all of this. Do I think he might have had some? He partook from the bottle a few times. Yeah. Do I think he partook from it a little heavily in some occasions? Yes. But the moon here, it's all about hiding and masking different things. With the Nine of Cups here as well, it's all about like drinking and having fun. Like I do think he drank and had fun, and he partook from the bottle and yada yada yada. Do I think it might have caused him a little bit of anguish? Yeah. But do I think was it to the extent that was portrayed? No. With the Five of Cups here, it's like we're trying to move on, healing. The Death is all about we're trying to change over a new leaf. But also in this case, I think we're trying to change the story. We're trying to change what this really was. We're hiding from the truth. We don't want the actual truth. We got to change the narrative, change it up. And with the Hanged Man here, it's like we got to do delay tactics, resist, lack of focus. They're really trying to redirect the narrative here on this individual to make people, I think, not want to look into this case further than what it was. I think they wanted him, yeah, here's the Eight of Wands, yep, lack of focus. There's the King of Wands. Yeah, we need to have I think his estater or person who did it. Yeah, it's like we gotta, like, we're just trying to make it seem like we do. Yep, and there's the Magician trying to manipulate the story. Yeah, I don't think he was like however he was portrayed at all. In my personal opinion, I think someone tried to come in and rewrote the narrative, rewrote the history, and if you make him look like an addict or a drunk, or in this case, just a bum, that has no, I hate to say it, but like if you, during that time period, if it looked like there was just a good for nothing bum on the street who couldn't do no good for himself, like people weren't going to look closely into the death. People weren't going to look closely into the estate. People weren't going to look closely into it. We have to distract from it. So, or like make it look like this isn't that important. This is just another case of some person just being an idiot. And when that's the farthest thing from the truth in this case, in my personal opinion. So, I hate this. I hate this all. But really, that's kind of like the sign of the times. It's like, we have to rewrite this narrative so people won't look into it, so we can kind of get away scot-free, which is what ended up happening in this case. Sadly, what else we got here? Four of Cups. Yeah, missed opportunities. This could have really been easily solved, I think. But there was someone coming in and wrecking everything up, so making sure that people weren't able to, like, law enforcement couldn't come in and essentially do what they needed to do to actually solve this as a crime of, I think, in my personal opinion, premeditated murder. When in reality, this should have been solved, and this was so premeditated, it's not even funny, but they got away with it because everyone thought, oh, it's just someone who's, they are just a drunk. They had what was coming towards them. I hate having that mentality, and I don't agree with that mentality, but that's the mentality I'm picking up on of that time frame. So, sorry, this isn't like super happy or like da 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 da, but that's what I'm getting for this reading, and I'm kind of mad. People, because it still happens today like that. I know it does. Stupid, but yeah. Thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below. Otherwise, if you want to see other content like this, I highly suggest hitting that subscribe button. I have a ton of new content coming out all the time, and it's from true crime to pop culture to pick a card readings to people on YouTube and everything else, or even news stories. So if any of that interests you, please stick around as new stuff's coming out. And I really still want to thank you so much for sticking with me here to the end and watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!